Let me more. Can't stop the rain. Can't stop the rain. Can't stop the rain. Can't stop the rain. Girl, look here, Lamar. I need you to cut it out. Can't stop the rain. Look here. Lamar gotta go. Lamar is final black Nike boss. Like, Lamar gotta go. Okay. Hey, y'all, what's up? So, this is episode 106 of BMF, Strictly Business. I'm literally fast forwarding because it really wasn't all that much really that happened in the episode. I know I was supposed to give y'all a review last week, but Stars was playing. Someone in Stars leaked episode 107. It was on the app for 3 hours, and then they took it down. Because I remember I woke up at like, what, 5 something in the morning last week on Sunday. Don't ask me why. And I was like, I want to look at BMF. It wasn't on there. I go on Twitter. It was up there, but it was up there for 3 hours and they took it down. Girl, whatever. So I'm going to give y'all a little mini review of what happened on episode 6. And then once this is uploaded and I eat some food, then I'm going to record 107 for y'all. That came on today. 107 was good. 107 was good. Okay, so this is episode 6. And as a refresher to people on what happened on episode 5 is that, Lamar and the 12th Street Boys crew, they broke into 50 Boys stash house and they took they stuff, their product. And Meech and Terry was like, all right, let's do tit for tat. So you took something that was important to us. We gonna take something that's important to you. They end up soft kidnapping Zoe, who is Monique's daughter, and Slick, um, Slick got took by Terry and B Mickey, and him and Meech came to a deal. Meech was like, "Give us the address to where your stash is at, and then we'll give you Zoe." So they ended up giving Zoe to Slick and giving the address, taking a product back. And so Lamar's heated. We are in aftermath. This is episode 6. We in the aftermath of what happened. Okay, so I'm gonna fast forward. So if y'all see me looking up, I'm literally looking at my TV and we just fast forwarding right quick. Um, so we see Meech. He getting out the liquor store. Thought I saw something. He coming out the liquor store, and we see Lamar. He, you know, with a strap shotgun and everything. He ready to go. He shooting at I was about to say Big Meech. He's shooting at Meech and 12th Street Boy crew. Everybody else come. They just start. He runs off. So, there's a new connect thanks to Tiny 12th Street former 12th Street Boy crew. He has a connect for Meech, and Meech met up with him at his record store. Apparently, they got a record store. Don't know how they got the record store, but yeah, I guess that's a front for basically the money and product and everything like that. So he meets him at the Tiny's Connect at the record shop, and the dude isn't really feeling Meech all that much, because word on the street about what happened. And so he was like, it was a little bit too messy, so we just gonna hold it back for a little bit. Meanwhile, we see Terry. Terry's still trying to be academic while selling drugs on the side. So he tell his teacher about the college fair and stuff like that. He was like, "Yeah, you can help us set up." There's a one of my friends, the teacher, saying he has a friend that goes to Wayne State, and just ask some questions. Maybe he'll get you into Wayne State. Wayne State is in Detroit. If y'all don't know about that. And then we see Terry and his friend, White Boy. They walking out, they talking and everything like that. Lamar was about to smoke Terry out in front of the school, but he said, "Nah, I ain't gonna do that." What's going on? We see Tiny. I'm literally, like I said, I'm literally looking at the screen. Tiny in cahoots with Pastor Swift. I still don't. I don't get. I still do not get Snoop Dogg playing a pastor. I'm not all the way here for it. It's not because of Snoop. I just don't. I'm not sold on it. Um, we see Lamar pulling up to the 12th Street Boys crew, and he basically saying, "Look here, all hands on deck. Y'all need to find me light skin Meech, okay? Because y'all back in the day, still to this day, light skin, dark skin, and all that stuff. You know, highlighter. Yeah, okay. Y'all know. But basically, not Meech, but Lamar's like, look here, y'all. I want Meech. I want Meech. I want Terry. Y'all better find them, hand me on a silver platter. Tiny was like, bro, look here. I'm not with all your stuff. You know, you talking and everything like that. I'm through with you. They get in an argument, and then all of a sudden, Tiny pull out his gun. You know, puts it to Lamar head. Lamar was like, "You think I'm scared of you? Look here." Then everybody start pointing their gun at Lamar like, "What's up, homie?" So everybody is against Lamar. 12th Street Boy crew, they don't rock with Lamar anymore. The only person that rock with Lamar is Slick, okay? And so basically the 12th Street Boy crew is no more. It's no more. Okay? And so what else happened? Lamar talking to Detective Charles talking to Lamar. Mm, what else happens? Oh, so um, Terry and Meech decide. Look here, everybody is gonna get a couple of bricks. Everybody gonna get a couple of bricks, and they sell it. You give us some, we give you some. Percentage wise, and so they give B Mickey some product, and Terry notices Kato's jacket, and I'm like, yeah, 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 your homie rocking with mess with another person in the crew. Like, is that not supposed to happen? Is that like a rule in the drug game? Like, y'all not supposed to be messing with each other. If it's a female in the crew, y'all not supposed to be messing with each other. Like, is that a rule? Because I would like to know. The drug world fascinates me. Will I ever do it? Absolutely not. Because I ain't about that life, but I respect the people who do it. I respect you. You be living on the edge doing all that stuff now. But yeah. How does that work? It really fascinates me. Like Narcos, I'll be watching Narcos. No, Drug War on I'll be watching that sometimes on the National Geographic channel. Fascinating. Really fascinating how everything works in a drug game. Um we see Lamar. Lamar is crazy. We all knew Lamar was crazy. Okay. He shows up at Monique's house. Monique has the steel door, you know. What are those called? Because my granny had them on her window. My granny had them on her window. Well, has them on her window. And then my other granny has it on her windows too. What is it called? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Them screen doors, but they not really screens. They like protectors, something like that. But she had those on her door. Look here, God was looking out for Monique because if them if that wasn't there between her and Lamar, girl, look here. Monique is over Lamar. She's done with Lamar. And she's trying to tell him, look here, I don't want you here. You better leave. I'm going to call the police. He snaps and he just started barking at her. He started trying to do all this, doing all this stuff. I'm like, ooh, you crazy, Lamar. You crazy. He started barking at her and yelling at her. And then he sees Zoe at the window and he calms down. He goes away. I said, this nigga is crazy. Y'all need, leave them crazy people alone. Leave them alone. So we see Terry talking to the 50 Boy crew. Why I keep saying 50 Street crew? 50 Boy crew. And he tells them a plan about each of them getting their own couple of bricks, and selling it and give us a percentage. Basically, they their own entrepreneurs, but you still got to pay them back. Then we see Terry. He at the college fair, and he talking to um the dude at Wayne State, the teacher friend, and he freaking out, asking him about, you have any job experience? Yeah, job experience. I'm selling, drugs on the side. I'm selling cocaine on the side. I'm making thousands of dollars on the side too. I got me a Mercedes Benz out. You can't tell him that, right? So, and so Terry's trying to be good, but bruh, you doing bad things at the end, man. So, what else happened? What else? I'm tired of Daddy Charles. I'm tired of him. He is annoying to me. Those memes, y'all are so funny. Look here, the black community is hilarious. Those little memes that y'all be putting on Twitter with the fake argument with Meech and his daddy. That is so funny. Like, what really irks me is that, because this happened in episode 7, and we all noticed it in like the first, like throughout this whole series, we've noticed this. Like, the parents blame Meech for what's going on. They blame Meech for putting a family in a situation. They blame Meech for, making Terry sell drugs and everything like that. They make Meech to be this bad kid while Terry is this perfect angel. I mean, like, both of your kids sell drugs. Both of your kids decided, hey man, let's sell drugs. Yeah, Meech would have been, first one doing it, but Terry has his own mind. Terry was like, man, I like this. Let me get in this too. Terry looked like he way more in love doing this. Both of them love doing what they doing, but Terry looked like he loved it a little bit more. So it's like, I really hate it when they try to make Meech out to be like this horrible son, and Terry to be this god angel of a kid, while both your kids willingly signed up to sell drugs. Like, that irks my nerves. And the mama and the daddy, they trying to send Terry off away, hoping that he'll change. I say, girl, your son is way too deep to be leaving this game. Your son is making money quicker than ever. He buying things that he want. He ain't gonna live. Your kid ain't stopping this. No. Mm-mm. Then we see the 50 boy crew. They on a corner selling their stuff, and then some kids. One of them told the kids to watch their stash, and then Lamar showed up and beat up the kid and took their product. So they got to figure out a way to get their stuff back. Um, Pastor Swift niece, Charles don't want her to be the lawyer anymore because he thinks that she's conniving, and that he doesn't believe her because he's jealous of Pastor Swift, because he think Pastor Swift got a thing with Miss Lucille, and he don't trust her. B. Mickey and Kato. I'm tired of B. Mickey and Kato. I'm tired of B. Mickey and Kato. We see Lil Nicole and her boyfriend, Lil Darius. They ain't boyfriend or girlfriend. Look here. I think I said this before. I am really tired of seeing Terry with his brown coat, and I'm tired of seeing Meech with his black coat and his fur. Is that the only jackets y'all got? Y'all making this money. Y'all ain't buying y'all some new jackets and anything like that? Nah, y'all still rocking the same ones. Come on, come on. Them ain't the only jackets y'all got. So Lil Nicole, she's sick and tired of this whole security, because they got security because Lamar crazy self, and she's sick and tired of it. She act like she in prison because of what's going on. But girl, trying to protect yourself. Then we get to the scene of the episode. We see Slick in his house, and he is packing up. He hears something, and it's Lamar playing the arcade game. Lamar is still pissed at Slick because of what Slick did by telling Meech where the product was. But he was like, look here, it was for Zoe and everything like that. And y'all little conspiracy theories, y'all thinking that Slick is Zoe's daddy. No, no, no. Stop with that. Slick ain't Chloe's daddy. Or Zoe's daddy. But because it doesn't add up. So he tells Slick says something to Lamar saying how, you know, you need to make it up to Monique and everything like that. And then Lamar was like, look here, since they took something of mine, I'm going to take something of theirs. And then I think Slick is the one that brought up cutting off the water. You got to cut off the water, to cut off the supply and everything like that. And then Lamar started singing, Can't Stop the Rain. Can't stop the rain. Can't stop the rain. Can't stop the rain. And I'm like, what? I never heard of that song before. I have never heard of that song before. And then Slick was like, man, this dude crazy. He get back in his room. He started packing. Lamar comes out and he just stabs Slick. He keeps stabbing Slick as he's singing Can't Stop the Rain. Basically, cut off his water. Cut off his water. Cutting off the water, say you cutting off, BMF, you cutting off 50 Boys, you know, supply, you cutting off their water. Well, Slick Lamar just cut off your water. He just stab, just stabbing him. And he, just dragging himself, pleading himself while Lamar sings, Can't Stop the Rain. Can't stop the rain. Can't stop the rain. And whoever did that first video of whoever did that, you are a genius. You are a genius. That was hilarious. Um, we get the scene with B, Mickey, and Kato. He find his postcard or whatever. He jealous. I don't know. Then we see Tiny, Meech, and Tiny's connect, and basically they in cahoots now. They working together. Whoop de doo. Then we get the scene with Terry. Um, we get the scene with Terry, his mama, and Mr. Charles, and they tell him they want to send him away, and he deserves better than. I'm like, shut up, stop it, stop it. Then we see Tiny in the church having sex in a congregation. You should be ashamed of yourself. Tiny having sex in congregation with this girl. So they, doing a thing, and she feels something wet, and she sees that it's blood, and he gets up. He's like, "Bro, what's going on? What's this? What's this?" It's Slick's body. He sees Slick body. Um, then we see the 50 Boy crew. They in the record store, and Terry is talking to them about what happened and everything like that. And then B Mickey is upset that oops, let me turn this down. B Mickey is upset that they never told him about the record store. We upset that y'all never told us about the record store, because how did y'all get this record store in the first place? So we upset at that too. But yeah, he's supposed to be like third in command. Why you ain't let me know about this stuff? So I guess Terry told them about changing their name. Yeah, talking about changing their name, re-imaging themselves. Mm, oh yeah, they try and come up with names and stuff. And I think this is when they came up with the name BMF. I think it is. I don't know, or I think that's the last episode. Wait, what? Sorry, y'all. Okay. So I guess this whole scene, sorry y'all, I'm trying to remember what happened in this scene. So, okay. So this whole last scene, well, not really last scene, but scene before the last with B Mickey and Kato. B Mickey feels that he is not valued enough. He's not seen as an equal in this whole 50 boy crew organization. You know, he lieutenant, that's what they call it, lieutenant, basically third in command. He feels like he's not getting enough respect and everything like that. And so he feels that he should go against Meech and Terry. And here's my thing: Meech and Terry, before they get rid of Lamar, after they get rid of Lamar, they need to get rid of B Mickey. B Mickey is testing Meech and Terry's leadership. He questions their leadership constantly, talks cash about them. Like, bro, you know your place. You know what you're good at. You know what you are supposed to do. You know your role in this organization. You know what you are supposed to do. Do it. Stop questioning. Stop trying to think that you're better. It's like, bro, like, you need to know your place. Know your role. Know your role and stay in your role. B Mickey does not know how to do that. So him and Kato had a whole conversation. Basically, he gonna turn his back on that whole conversation. He's gonna turn his back on Meech and Terry. Then we get the scene, the last scene. I'm trying to open up my water bottle, y'all. We get this last scene with Darius and Nicole. Now, your brothers have security for you because stuff is going down. Things are heated. You have security for a reason. They decided, you know, they're tired of the security that's, you know, following them. They decided to run off. So they run, you know, they go the back way. They want to go to arcade. So they're running. A car pulls up. Who is it? Lamar. I said, oh, Lamar. Lamar tells Nicole, hey, you know, something happened to me. You know, we gotta go. We gotta, you know, he tries to kidnap Nicole. Darius, sweet Darius, he tries to save. He was protecting Nicole. And then all of a sudden, Lamar said, stab, 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 stab with a twist. And snatch. And he gets in the car and he drives away. Baby Darius is dead. Darius is bleeding out, and Nicole is screaming for help. We have little people who saw literally what happened. People are coming over. People are saying, call 911. No, it's not calling 911. People, oh my God, what's going on? Call 911 so we can have some slim chance of saving his life. And Nicole's crying. Nicole is crying. And I said, this is what happens when a family member joins the drug gang. And everybody else associated and gets involved. Y'all just think, oh, it's not going to affect my family. No. You being in the drug gang, not only is it going to affect your brother, your sister, your moms, it's going to affect the friends. It's going to affect everybody. Like, oh my God, everybody can get hurt. Everybody is a victim. And that is just so sad. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad. Oh, puppy love. And then the security guard, he comes behind, he tries to, you know, help Nicole. I said, see, this is why you shouldn't have ran away, because you know what was going on. And she kept saying the dude from the mall. So you know the dude from the mall is no good, but you still decide to run away. Oh Lord, I feel so bad. Y'all, that was a little I really didn't go in depth scene by scene like I usually do. I literally looking at the screen, going fast forward, refreshing what happened. But y'all, that was episode 6 of BMF, and I will see y'all later for episode 7. Okay, peace, love y'all, bye.